Hello, sir. How come you emerged as a global influencer and a global leader, making inroads into different fields of education, business, science and technology, and social service?
It's my passion to be the best in the world for last 3 decades. So I want to be a serial entrepreneur, and I have been given best trainings in the world for last 27 years from US, UK, Europe, Italy, Spain, from Oman military, Oman Air Force when I was working in their projects and all. You are supposed to take the necessary training to complete that projects in compliant with the process set by that particular ministry and all. So very few people in the world get this kind of opportunity to get training from US headquarters and all. I am very fortunate to get all this training. I read thousands of books also to develop myself on my 3 decades journey. Started with Swami Vivekananda, followed by world's best thing, Anthony Robbins, Stephen Covey, Napoleon Hill, Norman Vincent Peale, Dale Carnegie and all.
Wow.
So it's my passion to be the number one. I don't want to accept the failure. Everybody thinks how to successful. I always think how not to fail.
Wow, great. So, what inspired you to become a totally different person, to grow a global influencer?
Obviously, Swami Vivekananda, strength is life, weakness is death, and Bhagavad Gita and Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is my inspiration right from my school days. That how he has broken world records in cricket and all. I want to do the same in my own sectors. So I was.
So, what are your sectors? Can I know?
I am in infrastructure sector. I am in education sector. I am in event management. I am in training. I am in skill development.
Okay.
I am in social service also.
What not you are in? So, what are the areas you identified to be addressed or reformed in the field of education and entrepreneur world?
Preschool sector and primary school sector and colleges also very important that you need to develop the leadership skills and give the basic skills and great foundation.
Very
So
early in age.
0 to 7 is the maximum age of grasping. So that is the reason why we started my school Italy, and from 0 to 7 years we are giving all necessary foundation in that preschool level to gain the socialization skills, reading skills, writing skills, pre-math skills and all. So once the student is going through our school, my school Italy, who has 7 centers in Hyderabad, especially in Western Hyderabad and all, then they will have a strong foundation for their primary education. We have types with a lot of corporates.
In India, how do you feel it will get succeeded? My school of Italy kind of culture we don't have in India.
See, everything you need to build it. So we need to train them, educate them, and sell the service. This is the only way in India, whichever sector is maybe. So we are spread across pan India, and we want to be in every village of this country in 5,30,000 villages in coming years and all. So definitely, because we would like to create an education revolution by giving world-class education at affordable cost. So for more details regarding our 32 years of neuroscience-based research, kindly see myschoolitaly.com website, where you can see all the information regarding the neuroscience-based research done by Dr. Aparna, who is a neuroscientist and founder of My School Italy.
That is the one you are concentrating more actually.
Yeah, because education and infrastructure is most important thing. Already whatever I have to do for infrastructure, banking, investment, all I have done. Now the last area I am focusing is the education area, where I am planning to produce lakhs of leaders and entrepreneurs through this career guidance programs in colleges, and all that mission will continue. At the same time, for preschool mission, it will continue through My School Italy.
What is the digital India you have planned 2002 itself? Can you please explain?
Digital India is first of its kind initiative in Indian history to reduce the red tapeism and a lot of delay in getting the government works done and all.
Okay.
So to India to become number one in the world and to reach the mission of Vishwa Bharat.
There are so many obstacles and red tapeism is one of that.
Yeah, I have advised to President Abdul Kalam that time, and he is very we are very fortunate that he implemented that concept and scaled up to this level. What we are
Vision
seeing.
2020, is it?
Yeah, Vision 2020 also, it's my brainchild that it was given to Mr. Nara Chandrababu Naidu when he was Chief Minister,
Okay.
to see that Andhra Pradesh is number one in India, and that digital India is also to become, by 2020, India to be superpower in the world and self-reliant in all the thing and all. So which was implemented and which is a game changer of this country.
Banking from home is also one of a big thing which happened in India recently. In 2008 itself, you have planned for banking from home. So now it's a revolution in India. So how did it happen?
Actually, I was a NRI customer for ICICI Bank. Whenever I used to come to India from Oman, I have to spend days together in bank to get simple things done like checkbooks and
All the
thing,
writing
and
process, yeah.
even small things I have to run to the bank, and it's very tedious process and I am wasting my valuable time. That time I suggested ICICI top management, Mr. Kamath and his team, that why don't you develop something where a customer can do everything by sitting in home. Only for the most critical things like putting things in locker or something he can come. Other than those things and all, why don't you accept things like fax banking, email banking,
Yeah.
where they submit
Phone banking.
so that they submit things online, so that what will happen, it will reduce burden for you managing lakhs of staff, and you can
Handle more
share
customers.
thousands of crores you are spending on salaries. Instead of that, if you make the system run the show, now in your bank people running the system, now in my banking from home system run the people, and why don't you try? So I have hundreds of appreciation mails and I mentored them for around 10 years and developed quality management system, and now SR system on ICICI Bank, service request system with a definite time frame. Because there is no timeline before.
Yeah.
Whenever you are giving thing, God knows when your issue is resolved.
Yes.
Now, after my suggestion of this thing, there is a SR system started by ICICI. Now everybody is following up.
First it is the
all service
ICICI.
provider. Not only it's a
It's
banking revolution, it is the Indian service sector revolution.
Okay.
Now even you take fiber optic cable thing also, you have SR.
Yes.
But I am the guy who started that SR concept, quality management system, in 2008, and I groomed that concept up to 2018. Once ICICI started, now
All banks.
has adopted. That time my mission vision was, I always used to tell them that I want ICICI to be global and best in the world. I want Indian companies to rule this world and all. So now you see the ICICI progress from
All
2008
UPI.
to 2024. It's a
revolution, yeah.
It's a revolutionary progress they made, and they have opened many branches across the globe because of this banking revolution.
Exactly.
And they increase their profitability because of this concept. And my 2 decades of research I put for this one, because banking sector is a backbone for Indian economy. We are 1.4 billion economy. If these things not done faster, time is money,
Yeah.
and government is losing thousands of crores for all the delays in the banking and all. Now it's good that RBI is integrated.
People are connecting easily.
RBI is integrating with all the banks.
Yes. So you are the mastermind behind this digital India growth and this economy revolution and the stability of the economy of India. Thank you so much.
I'm feeling very honored that my knowledge has contributed for Indian economic growth in like that way. Those concepts which I developed with 2 decades of efforts, making all Indians doing their business in a very seamless manner, and it is helping to increase the GDP to this level.
And also I came to know that your mission is Vishwa Bharat. What do you mean it, and how do you plan to make Bharat global? What are your plans for this?
Vishwa Bharat mission I started 30 years before. And Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji also I have submitted in 2015 also with the various ideas.
Okay.
To reach that Vishwa Bharat only, I have to develop all states of India. That's why 30 Chief Ministers in India also, as a part of Vishwa Bharat mission, has been requested to implement this BOT projects, Vision 2020, and develop projects on PPP basis and all. So, because of the development of infrastructure in all states in India and all, we have lakhs of crores savings of vehicle operating cost, lakhs of crores savings of maintenance cost,
Exactly.
lakhs of crores savings of oil import bill. So, if you have all these things, you will never get a GDP of 7%. So, this as a transport economist, I have planned I have done the meticulous planning in such a way that government have lots of savings and they can, contribute to the GDP growth.
Exactly.
That was a vision and mission which I
People
have
can
carried out.
participate.
So that now you see, now you have seen our road situation 30 years before or 20 years before in India, especially all this transportation revolution which I have initiated in this country.
Exactly.
It has changed the fate of villages.
Yes.
Now you can see very big vehicles, cars going. Before we have all ambassadors, few people are having. Now you go to a village, even you
Everybody
can see
have a
Toyota Fortuner there. This is all possible because of the transportation revolution I have started 30 years before and requested all the chief minister and prime minister and president of India to implement this concept, and they are very fortunate enough to do. And all credit goes to S.M. Krishna, Karnataka chief minister,
Okay.
Chandrababu Naidu, Andhra Pradesh chief minister, to implement this in a very effective way. Those people has done taken it seriously.
And the other states are also implementing and
Other
they are
states also
adopting now.
implemented, not with the speed with which Chandrababu.
At least.
Actually, I am very fortunate to get a chief minister like Chandrababu Naidu garu, who implemented all my brainchild Vision 2020 for development transportation sector.
Can you tell me about Investors Summit in 16?
So, Investor Summit 2016 is my brainchild,
Which
I
boosted
the Indian
our
economy
economy
to the greater extent.
Yeah.
Because I have initiated for Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat when I was in abroad. Being a transport economist, I was thinking a lot how to increase the employment opportunities and exports for India. The best way to do that is attract the foreign direct investment in this country and create lakhs of employment opportunities and integrate the latest technology in the world, so that what will happen, many people don't go outside because of the local available opportunities, so that we can stop the brain drain of the NRIs to outside. So instead of NRIs, to retain the NRIs in the country, I came up with this concept of this investor summit, which was explained and brainstormed with all chief minister team for 16 hours in 2 days in Honorable Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Office. That day I was the only person who got the appointment, and I have continuous 8 hours discussion on the first day and 8 hours discussion on the second day with all the core team of Chandrababu Naidu, including the Chief Secretary, Mr. Satish Chandra.
Very nice to know all these things, sir. Next, as a person, do you describe yourself and different from others? And I say, yours is an unique mission of rediscovery. First yourself, and next the society. So how do you explain?
See, I am a go-getter. I can tell myself as I am a go-getter and torch-bearer, because somebody has to take initiative and leader always has to lead by example.
Exactly.
India, most intelligent people in the world are staying in India, especially in Andhra
There is
and
a
Telangana.
brain drain in India.
Only thing I am like a torch-bearer. I am telling them by an example. A person who studied in Telugu medium from 1 lakh population in a place like Bhimavaram can reach best in the world, and he can be ruling the world for 20 years as the best leader in the world, best CEO in the world, best global infrastructure expert in the world. Then you can also do that.
Yes, sir.
Not
Great inspiration.
So my mission is to develop lakhs of leaders, entrepreneurs in this country, and to prove them nothing is impossible. There is no need to be panic and get depressed for everything. In my opinion, there is no failure in the world.
Yeah.
You feel like that. You are improving different systems and methods to get success. It's a process of getting success.
Yes.
Failure is
a stepping stone for
a success. See, I always want to be like a torchbearer and trendsetter. I don't follow any trends. I myself, I set the trend.
Many people call you star icon, youth icon. So, what do you feel about it?
Yes, always leader has to set by an example. Means leader has to lead others by an example.
Yes.
So when you follow and implement, then only leader always has to earn the respect. That is called leadership. I was rated as the best leader in the world for 2 decades continuously. And I was rated as the best global infrastructure expert in the world. I was rated as the best CEO in the world. And this year I was rated as the most influential leader of the year 2024 from DGP. And I am the most influential person of the decade 2020. Creative India person of the year 2019 along with PV Sindhu.
Okay.
And Red Bus founder Sama
Yes,
Pandita
yes.
from 195 countries. I was the only one NRA selected for these awards in 2019 and 2020 out of 195 countries. So this is all possible because of my leadership skills and management capability which I developed over 3 decades. Everything you have to build like a building. Start with foundation one by one by floor. Step by step, you have to nurture the skill within yourself and you have to nurture the skill in your team. It's a teamwork.
Teamwork.
See, I have told you, I got around 100 plus international award in competition with 195 countries. This is not my success. This is my team success.
Great.
As a leader, I guided, motivated, trained, mentored them. They have delivered.
You're so humble.
So my success goes to my teams in, like I am the WAM Global Founder Chairman NRI. 55 countries NRI president and leaders working under me. Because WAM grown to this level NRI work, 2016 I started with one person. As
Now
a
you are a
leader,
team.
I motivated and groomed all my NRI team to deliver the excellence. So it has gone from one person to thousands of people in 55 countries today. And this is the biggest
Excellent.
biggest NRI Arya association in the world history in last 200 years.
Excellent.
There is no NRI association with presence in 55 countries in Arya community. There is no association, service association from India who has presence in 55 countries.
True. Can you please tell me about Cosmetic Hub, which held in 2024? You have submitted to, you have advised to Telangana government.
Actually, I always want to see Hyderabad as another Dubai. So to do that, we need to attract a lot of investment. For last 2 decades, I am trying my best to motivate all the global investors to come to Hyderabad. In that effort only, I have conducted this WAM Global Business Summit 2022. I was the branding publicity NRI committee chairman and business summit chairman as well. We have 12,000 delegates from 50 plus countries covering all continents. So during my 100 international trips and on my platforms of global CEO network of 11,000 plus people from 100 plus countries, I am always promoting India and Telugu states.
Yeah.
So during that process, I have this South Korean investor approached me. Then I have suggested them to come and invest in Telangana because this cosmetic hub concept is first of its kind in Indian history. So that if all this advice to Honorable CM Revant Reddy garu and Komat Reddy Venkat Reddy garu also. We have a lot of hours of discussion with South Korean delegation team. This all came in all newspaper in front page of the newspaper also, and government also came forward and ready to give the land and the necessary things for things. Because the concept is next 20 years it will develop lakhs of employment opportunities for the local youth so that it will contribute for the state economy. See, the thing is the more industries comes, more revenue comes. More revenue comes, you can clear the debts.
Yes.
Of the state government. Even during the previous government time also, I have advised several times to the Telangana government that there are opportunities to reduce the debt to 2 to 4%. Instead of 13-14%, I can help them to do that because there are some investors and all, there are some pension funds also from Middle East governments and all, like Oman also. When I discuss with them, for a government, they are ready to do that. Like for example, for 1 lakh, suppose Telangana has around, I think 6-7 lakh crore debt. So you are paying 16% means 96,000 crores is
Every month
going
we have
as
to
interest.
What
I suggested, instead of you go for 4%, 4,000 means you are saving thousands of crores interest.
Correct.
So you can get out of the debt cycle and you can use that thing for development. Development of the states like infrastructure or you can give that funding for the education sector or something. This is what I am trying to do in India, that why you should go for high level debts when you have get a low level debts. From my 100 countries network, there are people who already funded this thing to different governments. So when I was in Oman, there is $100 billion company investor from US and all. They know about me and they contacted me and showed their interest for investment. Then I recommended India. So every opportunity I am promoting India and Telugu states. So these things, what I suggest the government is always go for the low level interest rate, so that your interest will be less, and economic
Infra.
growth of the state will be more,
More
and you can
and
create more employment opportunities.
GDP
And that
also grows.
amount, instead of spending for this debt payment, you
You
can
can
give as a
use,
loan for the
yes.
entrepreneurs, so that even you give loan for thousands of entrepreneurs and all, lakhs of jobs will
Will be
created in
created.
this country. So that's what I always advise the governments.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
I am
so
ready
much.
to help any government irrespective of the party.
Not only governments, you have motivated so many individuals also, I came to know. Sir, you have contributed so much to our Indian infrastructure sector and economy, Indian economy, growth of Indian economy. Can you please elaborate it?
So for last 25 years, I have supported, advised to various state government as well as central government and President of India also. I will explain you the most important my missions. Digital India mission advised to in 2002 to Honorable President Abdul Kalam. For last 20, more than 20 years, advised Chandrababu Naidu garu for Vision 2020 development transportation sector. Amaravati World Class Capital in 2015, Investor Summit first of its kind in India in 2016, separate NIT IIT for Andhra Pradesh in 2016, Cosmetic Hub concept for Telangana government in 2024, Hyderabad Global City concept in 2016.
Okay.
Banking from home concept to ICICI Bank from 2008 to 2018, to see that Indian banking sector reach best world class standards in the world with in integration with latest technology of the world. These are the most important things which has played a very important and crucial role for development of Indian economy to what we are seeing now from 1990 to 2020. This is all extensive efforts which I put in different sectors to see that, to be the best in the world, you have to be the best in every sector.
Exactly.
You have to be the best in the technology implementation. You have to be best in the system, process, and procedure, how you operate. So that's why in India, generally, people run the system. If you see all my 3 decades concept, system run the
runs
people. That is the base concept of the
Okay.
thing. So many things first time in the world I have developed, like integrated transportation planning. First time in the world I have innovated, which saved billions of dollars for government of Oman in the infrastructure projects which we have executed by reducing the delay, because out of 400 projects, events, tenders where I have involved, by using this proactive leadership and integrated transportation planning, positive change management, I continuously applied to more than 100 country nationals and completed all the projects ahead of the schedule and less than budget. So time is money. Money saved is money earned.
Exactly.
This, with all these concepts and all, now trying to see that India is number one in the world in next 20 years.
Okay.
Because lakhs of crores money saved from vehicle maintenance cost, because bad condition of roads consume more fuel.
More
And
time also.
More time also. Wasting a lot of productivity for the country. And lakhs of crores of oil import we have avoided by developing all these roads and all. By paying a simple 50 to 100 rupees toll charge, now you are saving the distance.
Yes.
So like for example, you are going for at least 20-30 kilometer distance is saved, means you are saving 300
money
rupees,
also,
paying
time
50
also.
rupees,
Exactly.
250 rupees
Saved.
is ultimately saved. You should not calculate that toll fee. You have to even calculate the saving which you are getting. Like for example, banking from home concept. How much fuel a individual customer of the bank is saving? Sitting in home, sitting in abroad, is opening the account,
Just
is doing
tapping on
all
the
the
phone
trading
itself.
through this digital India only. Now we are doing online trading also for stock market. We integrated everything to one ecosystem and all. So we have to strengthen this system and sustain this model and keep on improving, so that next 20 years we can do more wonders.
Exactly.
Because I have started the initiative, now it is the responsibility of the governments to strengthen those ecosystems by integrating the latest technology and updating the skills of the people who are operating that
Individuals.
ecosystem in government of India as well as a private banking sector also.
Very nice concept, and I appreciate you. And
Thank you so much.
what is the concept of a global CEO network and global women CEO network? What does it mean?
So these all, as I told you, my main mission is Vishwabharat, 30 years.
Okay.
So Vishwabharat is to see India as a number one in the world,
Okay.
number one economy in the world. So how it is possible if you want to become Vishwabharat? Now everything has to be world class, like world class banking, world class finance,
Infra.
world class infra, world class leaders,
Education.
world class education, world class entrepreneurs. So to achieve all these submissions, main mission is Vishwabharat, and submissions is all these things. So, like for example, to
Fields.
create a world class entrepreneurs and world class leaders, there must be somewhere something, some platform must be there. So in 2015, I have started Global CEO Network, Global Women CEO Network. So we have more than 100 plus country entrepreneurs in this network. Continuously we are promoting the success of Indian economy through this network, so that all these 100 plus country NRIs are integrated on my platform.
Okay.
So we are continuously motivating those NRIs to invest in India. Like for example, we have entrepreneurs from Switzerland. He came and invested in India. Like there are many NRIs came forward to invest. Even they are buying a flat. If India is not stable, nobody will buy a apartment.
No.
So we are continuously branding India as a best place in the world to
World-
invest for
world
this
class,
NRIs.
world class.
Because NRIs are investing in Dubai also.
Yes.
They can buy flats there to get the golden visa. Instead of that, I am always showing India and Telugu states as for them
Number
to
one.
better place to invest, and this thing when they see all these summits and all various programs we are doing. So that is the reason I am trying to pull all NRIs on this platform. There is no single NRI platform in the world with 100 plus country national. Mine is the only first of its kind in the world with 100 plus country NRIs in the world. With global women CEO network also started in 2018, because NRIs from Malaysia requested me, women NRIs, that we need an exclusive women network. So I have mentored, developed and guided many entrepreneurs of this platform. They got so many international awards.
They
and
got
have
so many
been-
opportunities also. Globally.
so many opportunities
Globally.
also to scale up their companies and scale up their turnovers and all. So these networks are doing extremely well, and the best example is since 9 years, 99.9% attrition is there. Nobody is leaving that group unless they change the country, because
Exactly.
when you change the country, your SIM has to change in 6 months. Otherwise that WhatsApp will not work. Except in those circumstances, they're traveling with you. That itself is a great success of this concept. If they don't feel beneficial, why they will continue with me? And how they will get 100 countries network in single click other than my platform. I'm not charging any money for this thing. Out of passion to see India as number one in the world and Vishwabharat, I started this.
What is your life ambition?
My life ambition is to see India as number one in the world, and want to create lakhs of employment for the talented Indian youth in our companies.
Our India is the most youthful country in
Yeah,
globally.
like see, my main mission is now 97% unskilled, 98% not fit for the job. I am trying my best in all possible ways to see that we are 97% skilled and 98% competent engineers in India.
Okay.
Through all these platforms and a lot of career guidance programs I do for engineering colleges, NIT Warangal, MBA colleges, and like these kind of interviews, because we can reach through media lakhs and crores of people. My interest has been published in more than 150 countries.
Yes, I can see. When I type MNR Gupta in Google, just to search your name, I get lot of interviews and news globally published.
So many very reputed colleges in India has made my videos as a case studies. They're world famous colleges.
Yes.
They're
In your
using-
own college, I came to know that in MTech, I came to know your juniors are studying your PhD.
No, it's not like equivalent to PhD topic. What I
Okay.
have done, that project has been
Your
recommended.
project has been recommended to for the your juniors.
Yeah,
I
as a
came to know.
curriculum.
As a curriculum.
And
Great thing.
even many times I have changed the curriculum of MTech NIT Warangal as requested. And in fact, this 2 years MTech idea is mine.
Oh,
24 years before, I have suggested to the committee person that it should not be 18 months, MTech must be 24 months, and project must be 1 year, so that he will get the practical exposure to apply the concept which he read in the first
learned.
year. It's a very great success, and I am very
Now
happy to be.
every college has adopted that one.
Yeah, I am very happy that Chief Minister like Chandrababu Naidu garu, KCR garu, Revanth Reddy garu encouraging me and implementing all those things, and Narendra Modi garu and Pratibha Patil garu, Abdul Kalam garu implemented all those
Yes,
ideas.
people like you deserve Padma Shri and Bharat Ratna kind of awards to motivate more. So, what is your opinion, sir?
My mission is only a selfless mission. As a citizen of country, I always want Indians to be on the top of the world. I want India to be the best in the world.
You are so humble to speak like that.
Whatever little I can do as a citizen of country, I am doing through all this platform, trying in all possible ways from all possible sources. If I generate lakhs of leaders, those lakhs of leaders will influence lakhs of leaders, means the same positivity will spread throughout the country in 140 crore people, and nothing is impossible. If an Indian can make one Microsoft in America,
Yeah.
he can
Why
make
not?
100 Microsoft
Softs
in this
in India
country.
itself.
If you create that atmosphere, if you create that opportunity.
World will look at India.
I believe in creating opportunity for the people. That is the reason why I always selected youth. Even I was a recruitment head for last 25 years. I selected the best talent in the world to work for our project, especially Indians and Telugu people. Many people I have given life for them to grow, and those people who worked as inspector with me, now they become CEOs.
Okay.
My office boy became a partner with the minister in other country.
Very nice.
So these are the best examples you can
great.
see, the influence of my leadership on them. So I want to give life to them, because see, you have to motivate the people, and
How did you get inspiration for doing all these things? It's not a small thing.
See, I never say die. I am a torchbearer and I am a trendsetter. I always think how not to fail. Every adversity I convert it as an opportunity. Like for example, during Corona, I have done the business development and brought the business in high-tech city as well as Tech Mahindra also.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking, how can I best use this opportunity? They are free, so I can approach them and all. Then we got a best IT park collaborations and Tech Mahindra business and all. So when the Corona is finished, immediately we have launched ourselves
implemented
for my school Italy. So in my life, I am doing many times, like out of 400 projects, tenders, events I have involved in my life. Many failed projects who left by others has been handed over to me.
Okay.
In
And
different
their
sectors.
success.
I made it as a very successful,
Successful.
and then I made it as a benchmark project, because I always strive for excellence in whatever I do and whatever I talk.
Very nice. Very. I'm so impressed, and it's an honor to India Next.
And I am the first person in the world to get Royal Commendation on the letterhead and Excellence Award from Government of Oman out of 195 countries. And I am the first person in the world also.
You got the youngest CEOs award also globally.
See, the most prestigious awards is European Business Award in the world.
Ah.
I am the first ever Indian CEO to get this award in competition with 150,000 companies.
Bapre.
Judges are Prime Minister and Presidents of European Union.
Okay.
So what else recognition you get? You need more than this.
More than this.
You received award from Government of Oman, Royal Commendation, and European Business Award, and more than 100 international awards also as NRI I received for my outstanding contribution to Indian transportation sector to support the Indian economy to reach this greater heights. Even I am ready to help Chandrababu Naidu garu how to build the world-class capital of Amaravati again.
I wish.
And Revanth Reddy garu also to develop logistic hubs. There is no logistic hub here.
Yeah.
You can do very well logistic hub here. You can do cosmetic hub here. I am ready to offer my support to any of the state government in India and central government also, whenever they need, to reach the mission of Vishwa. See, this is what difference between India and other countries. Other countries attract the best talent in the world.
That's why
And
more.
they listen to their advisors. That's why they are the
They will
best
implement.
economists now. So I already proven. I don't need to prove to anybody here in India.
Exactly.
Steven Spielberg no need to make a movie to prove himself is a good
Exactly,
director.
exactly.
I proved with 195 countries. So I am ready to implement all those concepts for the benefit of the country
India.
and benefit of Telugu states and benefit of engineering colleges. If anybody really want them to mentor them, I am ready
You're
to
ready.
offer them.
It's an open offer to everybody.
So I want our team, our youth to be the best in the world.
I wish this will reach up to our CMs of those our two Telugu states, sir. I wish you all the best. What is VAM Global Business Summit?
VAM Global Business Summit 2022 and Global Convention 2022. This is first of its kind in the world. It's my brainchild. Attended by 12,000 plus delegates from 50 plus countries and more than 100 countries live show given by Shreyas Media for this event.
Okay.
So this is my brainchild and I developed after 20 years of research. The basic idea is to collect all NRIs, business people, like for example, in that business summit we have a billionaire who has presence in 20 countries also came there. We have many Pranava Group executive director who is from UK also participated.
Okay.
We have many entrepreneurs from Dubai also there. So we have requested them to expand their operations to India and Telugu states to see that these states get more investment and more employment opportunity because these are all the best companies in the world. That person, Mr. Kumar, is running a world's best staffing company. So now he has started his operations in India, especially in Hyderabad, and is scaling up. So like that way, we want that NRI's expertise to use for the benefit of Telugu states and India. So that's why there was a lot of panel discussions and keynote presentations, and I was also part of the panel discussion member. And the beauty is the whole team who came for that particular business summit is only NRIs.
Okay.
From other countries, and I am the VAM founder global chairman NRI. Since 2016, I started with one person and scaled to 55 countries covering all continents.
Okay.
This is the biggest Aryavaisa association in the world.
Right.
In last 200 years history.
Okay.
And I have broken world record for the fastest development growth in all continents as well.
Okay. Great to hear.
We
What are
have
the social activities you take up?
So through
VAM?
Through VAM Global NRI Vibhag, we help lakhs of people for getting free jobs. Like through VAM NRI Matrimony, we have NRI Matrimony in Dubai.
Okay.
We have NRI Matrimony in Australia and other countries also. Through that also we are helping thousands of people to get free marriages. And VAM Incubator Mentoring Hub also, through that lakhs of people.
What is VAM Incubatory?
VAM is World Aryavas Mahasabha.
Okay.
Roshai Garu is the founder.
Yes.
And I am the VAM Global NRI Vibhag founder.
Okay.
I started VAM Incubator Mentoring Hub, so helping many entrepreneurs in VAM to scale up their business across the globe. So I am giving my contacts from my 100 plus countries network. Through my 100 plus countries network, I developed VAM to 55 countries because last 2 decades I have 100 international trips. So I had thousands of meetings with many people and convinced them to be part of the VAM. Many people know about me through Google interviews, through their network, through the Global CEO network. Like that, they come forward to me and become part of this NRI Vibhag.
Okay.
So lakhs, through this VAM also, thousands of leaders also I have produced in different countries, including India also. I do a lot of motivation sessions to them, one-to-one also.
Okay.
And I mentor them, I guide them. So 55 countries NRIs always talk to me and take my guidance and mentoring to develop the NRI activities across the globe. And we created a new history in 2-3 months. Like previous months, we done Vasavi Jayanti simultaneously in Singapore, Kuwait,
Okay.
Tanzania, Australia. First time in the world history, Vasavi Jayanti has been done in different continents in last 200 years history. So under my guidance and mentoring, this has been done very successfully. And in Abu Dhabi also, we have around 2,000 people has
Participated.
attended for this thing. It's also one of the
Achievement.
biggest achievement for that. And so I am mentoring my team continuously for last 9 years to reach these milestones.
Great, sir.
And we do a lot of social service also, that our NRI leaders also help to, free food distribution and masks during Corona also. And one more most important thing, Mission COVID Free India initiative started by me. When COVID is in 4 lakh cases, I only initiated. I was spreading the positive change management and positivity, and 24/7 I was working and saved lakhs of people from COVID by spreading the positivity and taking the support of 100 country NRI national. So in 1 month it came down to 40,000.
Okay.
I am the guy who has done all this effort and motivated the 100 country NRIs to give a lot of aid to India also.
Very nice, very
So
nice.
even you can see that interview during COVID, when you search in
Yes,
MNR
yes.
Gupta,
Even
you
I
can
found
see-
that.
You can
Thank you.
see that concept there and all.
As a part of education revolution, I came to know that you are running you are a CEO of My School Italy concept. So can I know about it?
I'm the Rigi Group of Companies CEO, and the founder is Dr. Aparna, who received Nobel Business Initiative Award from Nobel Founder for bringing this concept first time in the world using neuroscience based methodology out of 195 countries. So when I was in abroad 6 years before, she invited me to be part of this mission, and I was also impressed with the concept of done by her, and she's a UK Queen Award winner also. Since 2000, since 6 years I was with them, and we are trying 0 to 7 is the maximum age of grasping. So this age, as I told you, 98% of Indians are unfit for jobs because lack of proper preschool education during preschool. So through our preschools, we are giving world-class education at affordable cost. We are in Mindspace, we are in High-Techs, we are in Kondapur, we are in Q City, we are in Cover Hills, we are in Jubilees. We have started first of its kind Center of Excellence for Child Development and Women Empowerment. This concept I have proposed to Dr. Aparna to start. In 2 acres we have started. So through this we want to create lakhs of leaders and entrepreneurs, because when they are getting proper foundation in the preschool, it is going to be a great support for their primary education as well as their higher education as well.
Even personality development.
And we are the world's first neuroscience based preschool, endorsed by Templeton University, US #1 preschool university in the world.
Okay.
And first time in Indian history we have given curriculum to Telangana government to implement this particular thing what we are implementing.
Okay.
We are the knowledge partner for Telangana government as well as Himachal Pradesh government.
Okay. This is a great
We are
news.
partnered with British Council, and we are the Cambridge Examination Center for many countries. Our headquarters is in Italy.
Okay.
We are running preschools for Tech Mahindra Global headquarters also across Pan India, and we are running for Mercedes-Benz also in Germany and
Okay.
Romania. So
Very globally it's spread.
yeah.
So you are the first Indian young CEO who received 2 times European Business Awards. So can you tell me about this?
Yeah, this is the most prestigious award. I am very honored and glad that in competition 1,50,000 we have been selected as a national winner of Italy and best brand in the world to watch. Judges are Prime Minister and Presidents of European Union. Because out of my 100 international award, what is the uniqueness is I got this award from different continents. Like from US CEO, I got the best award when in infrastructure. That is the #1 infrastructure company in the world, Parson International. That time our US CEO gave an award to me, Safety Excellence Award. That is also first time one person is receiving award from the CEO. Then from Europe, European Business Award I received. From Oman, I received the Royal Award.
Royal.
From Dubai, I received the awards as the best NIT out of 30 NIT awards, Engineering Excellence Award in Dubai.
Okay.
And Construction Week Awards also 10 times in 5 consecutive years. I received in Oman as well as Dubai also. I received award in Kuwait also. To my knowledge, no engineer has been recognized in 3 different continents Asia, US, and Europe for showing outstanding excellence continuously for more than 2 decades in competition with 195 international. And I have mentored more than 1 lakh people as leaders, entrepreneurs, and success also during this last 25 years for engineering colleges, MBA colleges, and the teams who worked with me in 400 projects. That includes WAM.
Great, 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 and also I appreciate you, and we congratulate India Next congratulates you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope a great success for Indian youth in next 10 to 20 years. Nothing is impossible. Don't give up till you
Succeed.
successful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Nice.